Okay, so I've tried out a bunch of different apps and tools over the years, but language learning is one of those things that I always come back to. Part of it is probably because I love traveling, and there's just something really fun about being able to hold a real conversation in another language. And so after trying different apps over the years, which some were better than others, I realized there's really no one-size-fits-all when it comes to learning a language. It really depends on how you like to learn and what you're actually looking for. So in this video, I'll guide you through a step-by-step process to learn a language on your own, and we'll get into two of the most popular language learning apps, Pimsleur and Babbel, so by the end, you'll hopefully have a better idea of which one makes the most sense for you. And if you want to check any of them out, I've left discounted affiliate links in the description below that'll give you a better deal than going straight to their websites. That said, let's get right into it. First up, we have Pimsleur, which is a language learning app that makes learning on your own super simple. It's actually been around for over 50 years and is built around an audio-based method that focuses on real conversations and practical phrases that you'll actually use. It was created by Dr. Paul Pimsleur, a linguist who believes learning a new language should be simple and accessible. And while it originally started with cassette tapes, today Pimsleur offers lessons in over 50 languages through their app and website, and they've even added cool features like AI-powered pronunciation tools to help you sound more natural when speaking. Now, the way it works is pretty simple. Once you sign up and pick your language, you get access to a full set of 30-minute audio lessons, which you can listen to through the app or website on basically any device, phone, tablet, or computer. I chose Spanish and would usually listen during my commute, which made it really easy to stay consistent. The lessons walk you through real conversations step by step, and since they're audio-based, you can do them while walking, driving, or just going about your day. Now, one of the first things I noticed and really appreciated was how practical the lessons are. They're focused on real-life conversations, not just random vocabulary words and lists or grammar exercises. Instead, every lesson starts with a short dialogue and then breaks it down step by step so you can actually understand and repeat the phrases confidently. Like within the first week or so, I could already introduce myself, and within a few weeks, I was able to ask for directions and even order food technically. And it didn't feel like I was forcing it or trying too hard. Everything just started to click little by little. But if you're wondering how long it takes to see results, Pimsleur says it's just a matter of weeks, which was true for me. I was able to understand and hold simple conversations pretty quickly. But for more advanced conversations, it definitely takes longer, like a few months or so of consistent practice. But seeing steady progress makes it a lot easier to stay motivated. One thing I didn't expect was how Pimsleur repeats words and phrases right when you're about to forget them. At first, I didn't think much of it, but after a while, I started remembering things naturally. Like the phrases would just pop up into my head when I needed them, without having to constantly review everything. And besides the main lessons, the app also comes with some bonus tools that really helped me practice in between, like the digital flashcards, which are great when you just want to get better with vocabulary, and short quizzes that let you see how much you've actually picked up on without it feeling like a real test. And then there's the pronunciation coach, which is one of my favorite features. It basically listens to how you say the words and gives you feedback right away, which definitely helped me feel more confident when speaking out loud. It kind of feels like having a mini tutor helping you along the way. Oh, and another feature I ended up using a lot was the option to download the lessons and listen offline. I use that all the time while driving, especially in areas with bad service. It's a small thing, but it made it way easier to stay consistent without having to worry about Wi-Fi or using up my data. And while I really like using Pimsleur, just like any program, it's not perfect. For example, it's very focused on audio, which is great for speaking and listening, but if you're someone who prefers reading, writing, or detailed grammar explanations, it might feel a little limited. For me, it worked because I just wanted to focus on speaking, but if you're a more visual learner, that could be a downside. Also, Pimsleur uses a lot of spaced repetition, which definitely helps the phrases stick, but it can feel a bit repetitive at times, especially in the beginning. There were moments where I thought, didn't I already go over this? But honestly, that repetition made a big difference once I actually started speaking. Okay, so in terms of the pricing, Pimsleur gives you a free lesson to try it out first, which is a nice way to see if it's a good fit without spending anything. If you're learning just one language, you can get lifetime access for around $150, which includes all 30 lessons and premium features. Or, if you want access to all 51 languages, they have an all-access plan for about $21 a month, or less if you choose a longer plan. Plus, everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out risk-free. And again, if at this point you're considering trying Pimsleur out, I've included a discounted link in the description down below that'll get you a better deal than going directly through their website. Next up, we have Babbel, which is another language learning app, and has been around since 2007, and was made to help people learn a new language on their own in a way that actually makes sense. The app covers reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and the lessons are laid out in a way that's easy to follow. They offer 14 different languages, and the cool thing is the courses are built based on your native language, which makes everything feel a bit more personalized. That said, not every language is available, so you'll want to just double check that before signing up. And just so you know, everything is designed by actual language experts, not AI or some random generator. So you can tell they've really put thought into how the lessons are built. Alright, so here's how Babbel works and what my experience was like over the past few months. First, you sign up, pick a plan, and download the Babbel app, which works on phones, tablets, and computers. It's super easy to get started, and it's compatible with both iOS and Android devices. Then you choose the language that you want to learn. In my case, this time it's French. Then Babbel asks you a few quick questions to figure out your skill level and adjust the lessons to match your needs, which made the experience feel way more personalized for me, especially since I barely knew anything besides bonjour. The lessons are short, usually around 10 to 15 minutes each, which made it really easy to fit into my schedule. And if you stay consistent, you can pick up basic conversations in about 3 to 4 weeks, which is perfect if you're prepping for a trip. For fluency, it usually takes a few months of steady practice, but of course it depends on how much time you put into it. Now, the lessons don't just teach you vocabulary, you actually learn how to use it in real conversations. I like that it focused on real situations like asking for directions, ordering food, or talking to a taxi driver. I still remember that one lesson where I learned how to tell a driver that I wanted to go to a hotel. And so when I was in Paris and I asked the taxi to go to the hotel near the Eiffel Tower, and he actually understood me without Google Translate, I was very proud of myself. Besides that, Babbel is also great if you're learning for work. They have lessons for introducing yourself in meetings, giving presentations, and even writing out emails. One tool I found really helpful was the review system. It uses spaced repetition to remind you to practice words right before you're about to forget them. For example, I kept forgetting how to ask for the bathroom, and just when I was about to lose it, Babbel would pop up and remind me. And after a few more tries, it finally stuck. They also offer live classes with real teachers, either in small groups or one-on-one. It does cost extra, around $100 to $150 per month, depending on the plan that you choose, but it's a great way to practice real conversations and get feedback. I personally haven't tried it yet, but a lot of users say it really helped build their confidence. Lastly, Babbel's speech recognition gives you feedback right away so that you can improve. Some words definitely took me a few tries, but it helped me feel a lot more confident over time. That said, while Babbel is a great tool for learning a new language, it's not perfect. Some lessons can feel a bit repetitive since they use a lot of repetition to help you lock things into long-term memory. At first, it felt like I was going over the same phrases a lot, but honestly, it ended up helping me remember them when I actually needed them. Another thing to be aware of is the voice recognition feature. It's super helpful for practicing pronunciation, but once or twice, it didn't pick up what I said, even when I thought I got it right. It wasn't a huge deal, and overall, it definitely helped me improve with some tough words. Now, in terms of the plans and pricing, Babbel offers a few subscription options, and whichever one you choose, you'll get access to every language that they offer. If you're just getting started, the 1-month plan costs around $18 a month. If you're ready to commit a little longer, the 3 and 6 month plans lower the price to about $15 and $13 a month. The 12-month plan offers the best value at around $9 a month, and if you're serious about learning multiple languages, Babbel also has a lifetime plan for a one-time payment of about $300, giving you access to all the languages forever. No renewals needed. Plus, every plan comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out risk-free and cancel it if it's not for you. And so if at any point you decide to give Babbel a try, you can check out the affiliate link in the description down below where you can get a better deal than if you went directly to their website. So the big question is, would I recommend Babbel and Pimsleur? Absolutely, but which one's better for you depends on what you're looking for. If you want short, structured lessons that help with reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and you like seeing your progress laid out clearly, then Babbel is a great option. It's especially good if you're someone who likes a little more structure and visuals while learning. But if you're more focused on speaking and understanding real conversations, and you want something that you can do while driving, walking, or just going about your day, then I'd absolutely recommend Pimsleur. It's perfect if you like learning with audio or just want to get conversational as quickly as possible. Overall, they're both great options, but for different reasons, and it really just comes down to how you learn best. And of course, if you're thinking about giving either one a try, I've left special discounted affiliate links in the description down below. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you tried either Babbel or Pimsleur, or you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.